Who here is eating the most food? Goku, Luffy, and Natsu. They'll a good fight, but let's be real, they don't stand a single chance. Next one out is the pig guy. He will do his thing. He'll look good, he'll look cool. Other two going crazy. Boo has eaten entire cities before, but Toriko, it's been a while since I watched it, but didn't he eat an entire solar system or something like that? Yeah, give it to him. What was the best guest character in Mortal Kombat? When I tell you Jason had 12-year-old me in a chokehold, it's not even funny. I couldn't do a combo, I couldn't get a win online, I was going off pure vibes. Honorable mention goes to Ghostface, he's really fun too. Give one of these Rockstar games a sequel, which one are you choosing? They need to stop playing the game in that GTA 6 already. I've been waiting since I was 10 and I'm legally allowed to drink. Come on now, what are we doing? I get it, I want the game to be perfect. Speed it up a little. Honorable mention goes to Bully 2. I love the game as a kid, even though I never beat it. Which one of these characters would you have as your mentor? Hot take, I might have to go with Elias. Reznov is a great leader, but did you see what he did to Mason? Granted, those unique circumstances, let's not run that risk. Let's be all the way real here. Woods ain't teaching you nothing. The only thing you're learning from Woods is new curse words. Price would actually be willing to help you, I just think Elias does a better job. I mean, he has 2 soldiers for kids, he's doing something right. Which of these characters has done the dirtiest? See, normally I would say the Flash, but at least he has moments to shine. Green Lantern, however, has none. It seems like ever since this movie bombed, they have treated this man like dirt. Here's hoping the show puts some respect on his name. Which of these power pills are you taking? I already talked about how useless X-ray vision is, and you giving me even more creepy stuff? Nah, I get that on my side. You're basically just A-Train from the boys. I'm cool. I'm black. I ain't trying to see things I don't want to see. This is the most reliable option. Worst case scenario, you just move things around your house easier. Back talk. You know how many unsolved murders can be used for this power? Yeah, give me this one. What's a hot take that would leave you like this? The entire Final Destination franchise is so boring. Outside of the concept and the kills, nothing else is good about this franchise. The only one that was semi-decent was 3, and that's it. Everything else was bad. Do I have to explain this one? $20 to build your superhero team. Who you choosing? For my leader, you gotta go with the crippled baldy himself, Professor X. He won't be out in the field, but he'll get us locked in. For my muscle, you gotta go with Superman himself. He can double as a leader too on the field. For my enforcer, you gotta go with the Punisher. Now look, he might catch a body or 2, but he enforced. For my technician, you gotta go with Mr. Fantastic. Top 3 smartest characters in all of Marvel. Of course I'm choosing him. You're giving arguably the strongest character on this list $1? Yeah, give me that. Again, you're giving me the strongest character for $1? Yeah, give me that. What is a hot take you have on video games? Video games are 1,000 times more fun the worse you are at it. Because some of y'all take this online game a little too serious. Because the better you get and the higher you climb in rank, the more toxic it gets. Especially in fighting games. It's worse. I actively avoid getting better at games I enjoy. Who's the best representation of the strongest? That answer is clearly All Might. His strength and ideology literally changed society itself. He's literally called the symbol of peace for a reason. Because if he's around, you're safe. He's basically Superman. If you can remove one canon moment and make it uncanon, what would you choose? This lady's entire bloodline. We did not need the reincarnations, we did not need the Sage of 6 Paths, and we definitely did not need her. If he was the final boss, top 5 anime of all time. What's the best villain versus villain fight? Man, Hisoka versus Grollo was peak. I won't spoil what happened, just know. If you like Hunter x Hunter, this was the best fight of the entire series. What's the best live action anime? Whoever put this abomination on here deserved the death penalty. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know this one, or this one got a live action anime. But it sounds fire, I gotta go watch it. But to answer the question, it's gotta be to take a Pikachu. That movie was fire. The Pokemon themselves are a little uncanny and ugly, but it was fine. You know what confuses me? When characters wear a shirt but nothing else. Which implies they have something they have to cover up, but they have nothing covering their lower bits. Unless Shigaraki's going on a rampage and your birth mom is going to protect you. Are you safe? Well, looks like I'm not dying to Shigaraki. I'm dying to Yujiro Hanma instead, because there's not one cell in his body that cares to protect me at all. Which of these 4 shows needs to end? Modern SpongeBob is way overhated, and it still has some really good episodes. The answer is The Simpsons. That show has been running on Fuse for 10 years, and the last good season was 34, and that was 2 years ago. This show needs to end. What's the best family in all the anime? That's not a family or a clan, that's a race. Why is that here? But you gotta go with the Uchihas, all hits and no misses. Honorable mention goes to the Joestars, they cool too. What anime best describes this image? You got the obvious example with Death Parade. We all got clickbaited with this one. But if you know, you know. Giga Akutami reveals in a recent interview the real reason why Spoiler dies in the fight. Spoilers beware. He said the real reason why Gojo lost was because he let his guard down. which honestly makes sense because he's done that several times before. How do you feel about the new revealed information? Let me know in the comments. Which button are you pressing? I have to go with the sand. Not only does it have the highest ceiling, but the floor is not that bad. The only drawback is the grade 8, but even then, just cut off the tail. It might hurt, but I'll be fine. You're on a 10-hour road trip. Which car are you getting in? I'm black, not trying to catch a case, but I have to blow my brains out. So that leaves us with very two clear options, the quiet kids and the main characters. And last time I checked, none of these guys can drive. Maybe Decker, but nobody else. So yeah, give me the quiet kids. What if I chose the character that's the most irredeemable and manipulative? It's not the groomer, not the teenager with a death note, and not the dude with complete hypnosis, but a 4th grader. Pick a random episode of South Park and you understand that man Cartman needs to be dealt with.
Dogs are one of the 3 most disgusting things in the world!
Aside from you, what are the other disgusting things?
I knew we shouldn't have listened to you. Now we'll never get out of here.
As if your sense of direction's so bad you can't find yourself in a mirror.
You crack mirrors! Excuse me, but are you by any chance the oddball in your family?
My father.
Huh? You mean you're the good-for-nothing father who left home and never came back?
Psyduck and I are so cute we'll look good whatever fashion we wear.
I'm sure Psyduck will.
I hate the way she treats us, but I like the way she looks.
Yeah, not like some other girls who treat you bad and look even worse.
This camera is my life.
Get yourself a new life. I don't see any beautiful girl.
Just turn around.
Misty, please, only one of us can hallucinate at a time.
I hope I'm not becoming heartless.
You were always heartless.
Hey, don't sit there ignoring us.
Their show is pretty boring.
It'll get canceled pretty soon.
Would you rather be a Red Lantern or host Venom? Man, give me that blue pill so quick. For those who don't know, the only way to get a Red Lantern ring removed is if you come across a Blue Lantern. And chances are, you're probably not coming across them that much anyway. So basically, you're stuck with burning blood and unending rage. Make it be Venom. Who's the biggest man-child in this photo? Titan is what happens when you give an incel superpowers. You give the average Twitter user superpowers, you get Titan. Bro really had no reason to be acting like that at all. Why is Shigaraki even here anyway? In a free-for-all, who comes out on top? Yo, what did you do to make these people that mad, bro? Why are you here? Like, bro, you're really about to get cooked. The answer is Dr. Manhattan, because even if you somehow kill his body, you still have to kill the outer-versal avatar thing, too. Which Attack on Titan military group are you joining? My goal would be the military police, however, I am not top 10 anything. So between the Survey Corps and Garrison. And I'm not Levi, I'm not Armin, I'm not Aaron, I'm not Mikasa, I'm not even Erwin. I am not dealing with that. Give me Garrison. Food Wars needs a video game. There are so many cooking games out there, just copy it and make it Food Wars themed. And the better you do, the better the cutscene you get. And if you get a perfect score, you get one of these. I know a certain group will love this game. I understand we all hate Shao Tuck and everything, but can we just acknowledge the fact that he's not even the worst villain of Full Metal Alchemist? This man is underhated. Let's not forget the fact that he committed genocide. Don't even get me started on Envy. We all still hate Shao Tuck though. Remove one main character from each row. Who you choosing? First row, I gotta go Kaneki. Never watched or read Tokyo Ghoul, that's easy. Now the second row's a little tough, but I have to go with Luffy. Yes, he's the best written, I just prefer Naruto and Ichigo more. And you shouldn't even exist in the first place.